In this training, I'm going to be showing you how to create YouTube thumbnail. That is YouTube intro video. If you ever watched a video on YouTube, after a while or before you even start watching the video, you will see a very short clip of an introduction about the person that owns the channel. This is example of the one I created by myself. I'm going to show you how you can create this kind of. In this video, we're going to be using Canva app for this YouTube thumbnail creation. I'm going to click on this app. When you click on this app, we're going to select social media. If this is the first time you're using this app, you're going to sign in. So when you sign in, to select social media. When you select social media, the next thing you're going to select is YouTube. You know we're using this thing for YouTube. So select YouTube. See YouTube here. Click on YouTube. Background that we're going to design. This is a plain background that we're going to design for our YouTube thumbnail. The first thing I'm going to do here is to write my name by clicking on this text. When you click on text, the next thing I'm going to click on is on heading. Add a heading. Click on this. Add a heading. I'm going to add my name as the head. I've added my name, so I'm going to click on the font to give it a beautiful font. I'll click on this font here. There are different fonts here. You select the one you want. I'm going to use this font for this one here. I'll click on it. As you can see, my name has changed the shape, the look, and everything. Then I want to make this name to be bolder, so I'll click on this font size. I'll click on this font size here to increase the size of my name. When you click on the font size, if you drag it to the front, the name will create. If you drag it to the front, the name will become bolder. If you drag it back, the name will become smaller. It depends on what you want. So drag it to any size you want. Then you can position your name by taking it up, or anywhere you want to put your name. Just drag it to the position. You can also change the color of the alphabet. The color of the alphabet by clicking on this place, on this color. When you click on it, you'll see different colors. You can choose any color of your choice. But for now, I'm going to leave my own at black color. That's the color I want to use. The next thing we're going to do now is to add elements. I'm going to click on this element down here. On this element, I'll click on it. I'm going to search for social media. I'll click on this search icon and type social media. I'll click here. I'm going to search for social media icon. I'll click on it. I've clicked on it. As you can see, there are different social media icons. There is Twitter icon, Instagram icon, YouTube icon, TikTok icon, Facebook, and all others. It depends on what you are doing. So we're dealing with YouTube. I'm going to click on YouTube icon. There are so many icons here that are for YouTube, and there are ones that are free and there are ones that are not free. So when you are doing yours, choose the free version if you're not using a Canva Pro. I can choose any version because I'm using Canva Pro, but for yours, choose the one that you can that is not Pro, except you are already using Canva Pro. So I'm going to select this first one, this first icon here. This is the icon I selected. You can reshape it to any size of your choice. If you hold it and drag it, it's going to increase in size. If you drag it in, it's going to reduce in size. So you reduce it to any size of your choice. I'm going to enter another text that will say what I am or what I do on my channel. I'll click on this text. I'll select subheading, not heading. Instead of clicking on add heading, I'll click on add subheading. So I'm going to write what I do on this channel. This is the description of what I do on my channel. By now, you must have known how to use your hand and add the text and position it to the right side you want to keep it, and also you want it to be. This is what I want. This is what I wrote because this is what I do on my YouTube channel. By now, you must have known how to add text to your template, sorry, to your thumbnail, and also how to position it and choose the kind of font style you want. As the reason I did not show you how I wrote it and all that, because I've already shown you how I wrote Chigozie Singweze. Then the next thing we're going to do now is to add our social media handle. That is, if you want to add other of your social media handle like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and all that. So I'm going to click on elements again. Remember how we did the previous one? We clicked on element and search for social media icon. That's the same thing I'm going to do. Click on element, enter social media icon. We come here, select the icon you want to use. I want to select my Instagram and my Facebook icon because I want to add them there. I'm going to use this one. Where the icon you want to use, you take it to the side you want to keep it. Remember how we resized the YouTube icon? So I'm going to take the Facebook to the size I want it to be. I will. If you hold it on any of this white sign, this white circle by the side, and drag it in, the size is going to reduce. If you drag it out, the size is going to increase. So that's how we are going to reduce your icon and place it at the side you want to place it. I'm going to add my name, that is my Facebook username, in front of the Facebook app, and also my Instagram username in front of the Instagram app. Remember, I've already shown you how to add text to your thumbnail, so I'm not going to be showing you how I'm going to write my name to save this, to make this video not to be too long. Here I'm done creating my YouTube thumbnail. The background is white, but the background looks somehow, so I don't want to just leave it as white like this. I want to add my brand color. If you want to add more design or your brand color to your YouTube thumbnail, to make more sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this YouTube thumbnail, click on it to highlight everything, then I'll click on replace. If you look down here, you're going to see where it's written replace. Click on replace. When you click on replace, it's going to bring you here. If you look down here, you're going to see options like gallery, uploads, photos, videos, background, and all that. That reminds me, if you also want to add picture, that is your picture to your thumbnail, you click on this gallery. You click on gallery, see gallery down here. If you click on gallery, you will now click on this icon here to bring out different options. That is your gallery options. You search for the one that's where your picture is, you go for it. So I'm going to select a picture from here. I want to use the one from Twitter. So when you click on each one, you wait for it to load so that you can pick the picture you want to use for it. I'm going to use this picture for the thumbnail. Sorry, my network was fluctuating. So when you select the image you want to use, you click on this add to page. This is the image I want to add to the thumbnail. So I'm going to click on background remover down here to remove the background of the image. When you click on it, wait for it to process as it's removing the background of the image. This background remover is mostly available for those that have pro version of CapCut. But if you don't have the pro version, it won't be able to remove your select all the thumbnail. So click on replace again. Then you come here, you see different options. You see gallery, uploads, photos, and others. I'll click on this background down here. Ensure you have network while doing this because you need network to do it. There are different backgrounds here, there are different colors here. You go through them and select the one you want to use for your video. As you can see, I've selected the color I want to use for the background, and all the write-ups I've written have disappeared. So we're going to change the color of the write-ups. We used black, so I'm going to change it to white or any other color that suits what we are doing. So I'm going to highlight the write-up, then change the color, or you can change it to any color of your choice. is my YouTube thumbnail. So I'm going to highlight all of them. I'll click on this whole thumbnail to animate it so it can be moving, like for it to have movements, Let me just do so you see it. So when you highlight it, you look down here, you scroll to animate. See animate down here. Click on animate. You select how you want the animation to be. You check and select how you want it to be. Then let me go for the first one and see what we'll have here. You can see how it's moving, or you can just play around and choose any one of your choice. Let me use this one. So when you click on the animate and choose the one you want, you come here, you play it. You can see it's usually 5 minutes, but you can still increase it, but it's not necessary to increase it. When you increase it, it'll be boring for your audience. Just make it 5 seconds. Sorry, 5 seconds, not 5 minutes. So if you want to increase the seconds to over 5 seconds, you look down here, you see where it's written time, this time icon here. You click on it. You can expand it to any limit you want, but I'm going to leave this one at either 5 or 10 seconds. But for YouTube, it's usually 5 seconds. Don't gonna be boring your audience. So this is how to create YouTube thumbnail using Canva. When you finish creating your thumbnail, you click on this icon here to save it, download it to your phone. Then after you download, you can go ahead to your CapCut and add music to it. I've already shown you how to add music to your videos on CapCut. You go there, add sounds to it. If you want to add sound, if you don't want to add sound, you leave it, or you do whatever you want to do with it. This is how to create YouTube thumbnail. If you're watching this video in my YouTube channel, please remember to subscribe for more updates like this. Thank you.